A full-blown oil siphoning operation is underway. In this operation, no trucks are spared. But when the kingpins sucking up the illicit fuel come face to face with the police, the result is an explosive revelation. These might look like regular go-downs, but they are not. The sign at the entrance says it's a construction company. But the only thing under construction is a thriving criminal racket. This is the operational base for a huge oil siphoning syndicate. The cartel is so big, they steal oil from every major company in broad daylight. It's a risky operation. This much oil and fumes in such tight spaces is an explosion waiting to happen. But the men behind the racket are less concerned about their safety and more about the profits. The greed is so much that they steal the oil from top with a pipe and bottom with a barrel. For these thieves, every drop counts. The demand for illegal oil is so high that multiple trucks must be bled simultaneously. And some trucks by as many as 3 teams. 2 at the top, 1 from below. They are literally sucking the tanker dry. To add insult to injury, the thugs add water into the tank in order to retain the levels. No doubt petrol station fillers will be the recipients of the watered-down fuel. But even before the 2 tankers can be siphoned out, a 3rd one rolls in. Business is booming. This is how this profitable operation works. The setup is in a busy industrial area. A sign is put up to make it look like a legit construction operation. A group of people sit outside. They look like construction workers. But they're on the lookout, ready to deal with trespassers. And today, they come face to face with the police. A police vehicle passes, but it doesn't stop. Looks like it's on a lookout mission. Few minutes later, another police car approaches, and this one stops right at the site of the illegal racket. Looks like the game is over. But surprisingly, the lookout men in the pickup truck are unmoved. In fact, one of them approaches the cops and has a conversation with them. And within minutes, the police car pulls out. Seconds later, 2 more cop cars show up. But unlike the first, these ones drive right into the compound. It's amazing that none of the racketeers panic. In fact, they look pleased to have the cops there. Even though the police are armed with rifles. Once the police car is safely inside, people are cleared out, including the gatekeeper in the red t-shirt. Looks like it's time for a private conversation. But then this strange tale takes another unexpected turn. When the door flies open, a police officer is clearly visible, having a casual chat with one of the racketeers. And to make matters worse, he's smoking. And if there wasn't enough things wrong with this picture, now this cop is putting everyone's life at risk. And in an even more bizarre twist, the cop casually walks out with the boys and plays a seemingly naughty game with the man in red. While the cops are still inside, a new tanker pulls in. And the boys rush back inside. It's time to get back to work. This entire operation appears to be fully backed by the armed law enforcement. It's so bizarre that when one tanker driver panics and drives off after seeing the cop car, the boys instruct the police to park outside. Then summon the tanker back to the yard. And just like that, not one, but two more trucks pull in while the police take over security duties. The naughty, playful officer likes the deal so much, he walks in to watch the siphoning go down, armed with a pistol. But in perhaps the most surprisingly brazen display of arrogance, the operation turns into a fueling station. A pickup shows up with large barrels to collect the fuel, while a second pickup fuels right outside beside the armed policemen. And in the most shocking turn of all, the police, the armed law enforcers, fuel their police vehicle with the stolen fuel, right in the middle of the street. Then finally, after getting filled up in more ways than one, they drive off, living a thriving illegal racket going strong.